Hello, everyone. Welcome to Everyday English with Johnny. I'm Johnny, your guide to speaking English with confidence, a big smile, and a touch of fun.
Today, I'm super excited to be joined by my awesome co-host, Rose. Hi, everyone. I'm Rose, and I'm thrilled to be here with Johnny to help you take your English to the next level. Whether you're just starting out or already chatting in English, we're here to make learning simple, practical, and exciting.
Today, we're diving into something that can make your English sound like a native speaker's, idioms and slang. Have you ever heard someone say, spill the beans, or that's lit, and felt totally confused? Don't worry, we've all been there. These colorful phrases are like a secret code that native speakers use, and we're gonna crack it wide open.
Absolutely, Johnny. Idioms and slang can be tricky, but they're the key to sounding natural and understanding native speakers better. In this episode, we'll share the most common idioms and slang, show you how to use them, and give you fun ways to practice. So, grab a notebook or just listen closely, and let's unlock the secrets to speaking English like a pro.
Let's start with why idioms and slang are such a big deal. When you use phrases like break a leg or chill out, you sound more natural, like you've been speaking English forever. It's like adding spice to your food. Your English goes from plain to flavorful.
I remember when I first heard hit the books in a movie. I thought it meant literally hitting a book. Then I learned it means study hard, and suddenly I understood my friends' conversations better. Using idioms and slang helps you follow what native speakers say, whether it's in movies, at work, or with friends.
Exactly. These phrases also boost your confidence. When I started saying things like spill the beans in conversations, people smiled and responded like I was one of them. It made me feel so comfortable speaking English. Plus, idioms and slang show you're not just reading from a textbook, you're speaking real, everyday English.
And the best part? You don't need to know every idiom or slang word. Just learning a few key ones can make a huge difference. Let's dive into some common idioms and show you how to use them like a native.
Let's kick things off with idioms, phrases that don't mean exactly what the words say. We'll share a few popular ones, explain what they mean, and give examples of how to use them. Ready, Rose?
Totally. First up, break a leg. This doesn't mean hurting your leg. It's a way to say good luck, especially before a performance or big event. For example, before my first English presentation, my friend said, "Break a leg, Rose." It made me laugh and feel ready.
I love that one. Try saying it. Break a leg. Now, imagine telling a friend before their exam, break a leg. Next idiom, hit the books. This means to study hard. When I had a big test coming up, I'd tell my friends, I can't hang out tonight. I need to hit the books.
Great example. Say it with us. Hit the books. You could use it like, I'm hitting the books for my English test tomorrow. Another fun one is spill the beans. This means to reveal a secret. When my brother planned a surprise party for my mom, I accidentally spilled the beans by mentioning it to her.
Oh, that's classic. Try it. Spill the beans. You might say, come on, spill the beans. What's the big news? Here's another. Bite the bullet. This means to face a tough situation bravely. When I had to give a speech in English, I was nervous, but I bit the bullet and did it.
Nice one. Say it. Bite the bullet. You could use it like, I didn't want to do the project, but I bit the bullet and finished it. One more. Under the weather. This means feeling sick or not great. If I have a cold, I might say, I'm feeling under the weather today.
Perfect. Try it. I'm under the weather. You could tell a friend, I'm under the weather, so I'll stay home. These idioms make your English pop, but you need to use them in the right context. Let's talk about how to do that.
Using idioms correctly is key to sounding natural. For example, you wouldn't say, break a leg when someone is going to the doctor. It's for performances or tests. A good tip is to listen to how native speakers use idioms in movies, shows, or conversations. I watched a sitcom and heard spill the beans when a character revealed a secret, so I started using it the same way.
That's smart. Another tip is start with one idiom and practice it in real life. When I learned hit the books, I used it with my study group, like, let's hit the books for an hour. They loved it and it stuck in my mind. But be careful. Don't overuse idioms or you might sound like you're trying too hard. Use one or two in a conversation to keep it natural.
A common mistake to avoid is mixing up idioms. For example, don't say break a foot instead of break a leg. It won't make sense. Also, check the situation. Bite the bullet is great for tough moments, but not for casual chats about the weather. Practice with friends or a language app to get the hang of it.
Great advice. Let's try a quick example. Imagine your friend has an exam. You could say, break a leg tomorrow, or time to hit the books tonight. Try mixing idioms into your daily chats, like saying, I'm under the weather when you're not feeling great. It's like adding a sprinkle of native flavor to your English.
Now, let's move to slang, informal words and phrases that native speakers use to sound cool or relaxed. Slang changes fast, so we'll focus on popular ones you can use today. Johnny, what's a slang word you love?
Oh, I love lit. It means something is exciting or awesome. When I went to a concert, I said, that show was lit. My friends nodded like, totally agree. Try it. That's lit. You could say, this party is lit.
Awesome. Say it again. That's lit. Another one is chill. As a verb, it means to relax, like, let's chill at the park. As an adjective, it means calm or cool, like, he's such a chill guy. I used chill when I told my friend, let's chill after work, and it felt so natural.
Nice. Try it. Let's chill. Another slang term is ghost. This means to suddenly stop talking to someone, usually online. For example, she ghosted me after our chat. I heard this in a TV show and started using it with friends. Say it. She ghosted me.
Great one. Say it. She ghosted me. Here's another one. Tea. It means gossip or juicy news. If my friend says, I've got some tea, I know they're about to share something exciting. Like, did you hear the tea about the new boss? Try it. Spill the tea.
Love that. Say it. Spill the tea. One more. Savage. This means bold or brutally honest, often in a funny way. If someone makes a sharp comeback, you might say, that was savage. I used it when my friend roasted someone in a group chat. Try it. That was savage.
Slang is so fun, but it evolves quickly. For example, cool is still used, but lit is newer. To keep up, watch YouTube videos, listen to music, or follow social media in English. But use slang carefully. It's super casual, so don't say that's lit in a job interview. Stick to slang with friends or informal settings.
Now, let's talk about how to make these idioms and slang part of your English. Practice is the key to sounding like a native. Let's do a quick interactive exercise right now. Imagine you're chatting with a friend about a big test. I'll say a sentence and you fill in an idiom or slang. Ready? I'm nervous about my exam tomorrow. What could you say?
You could say, break a leg, or you got this, hit the books tonight. Try it, listeners. Say out loud, break a leg, or hit the books. Now imagine your friend says, I heard a secret about our teacher. What slang could you use?
You could say, spill the tea. Try it. Spill the tea. These exercises help you think fast and use phrases naturally. Here's another idea. Pick one idiom and one slang word each day and use them in real life. For example, say, I'm under the weather if you're sick, or that's lit about a fun event.
I did this with chill. I told my friend, let's chill this weekend, and it felt so cool to say. You can also practice by shadowing. Listen to us say these phrases and copy our tone and rhythm. Try shadowing now. I'm feeling under the weather. Say it again. I'm feeling under the weather.
Shadowing is like singing along to a song. It makes the phrases stick in your brain. Another tip, join online English groups on apps like Tandem or WhatsApp to practice idioms and slang with other learners. I joined the group and used Spill the Beans in a chat, and everyone loved it.
For more practice, check out resources like BBC Learning English or YouTube channels for idioms and slang. Watch shows like Friends or The Office to hear these phrases in action. Write down new ones like Bite the Bullet and try them in sentences. The more you use them, the more natural you'll sound.
Let's share a story to keep you motivated. My friend, Liam, was learning English and always sounded formal, like a textbook. He started learning idioms like hit the books and slang like chill. One day, at a party, he said, "This place is lit," and everyone laughed and included him in the conversation. He told me, "Johnny, idioms and slang made me feel like I belong."
That's so inspiring. My cousin Sophia had a similar experience. She was shy about speaking English because she didn't understand slang like ghost. She practiced idioms like spill the beans and slang like tea by watching YouTube videos. At school, she told a friend, spill the tea about the new student, and they bonded over it. Sophia said using slang made English fun and easy.
These stories show that idioms and slang aren't just words. They're bridges to connect with people. You don't need to know them all. Start with a few. Practice every day and watch your English transform. Every time you say, "That's lit," or "break a leg," you're one step closer to speaking like a native.
Wow, we've covered so much today. Let's recap. Idioms like break a leg, hit the books, and spill the beans make your English sound natural and help you understand native speakers. Slang like lit, chill, and tea adds a cool, casual vibe to your conversations. Use them in the right context. Idioms for everyday chats, slang for informal settings.
Practice by doing interactive exercises like filling in idioms in conversations. Use one idiom and one slang word daily. Shadow phrases to copy our tone, and join online groups to practice with other learners. Check out shows, videos, or apps for more idioms and slang. With consistent practice, you'll stop sounding like a textbook and start sounding like a native.
Make idioms and slang part of your routine. Say, I'm hitting the books while studying. Tell a friend, spill the tea when you hear gossip. Record yourself saying, this is lit to hear your progress. Every phrase you use builds your confidence and fluency.
Your accent is part of your unique story, and it's awesome. The goal is to connect with others and have fun with English. Imagine chatting with friends saying, "That's savage," or wishing someone, "break a leg." That's the native-like English you're working towards, and we know you can do it.
Thanks for joining us on Everyday English with Johnny. We're cheering you on. What's your favorite idiom or slang from today? Have you ever used one in a conversation? Share your stories in the comments below and let's inspire each other to keep learning.
Until next time, keep practicing, keep smiling, and keep speaking English like a native. Go out there and spill the beans. Bye, everyone.
See you soon!